In this video, I'm going to break down what are we going to see for the 1.6 update and is it good? By the way, for those who's waiting for that answer, I watched the video twice and I loved it. I think this is a very, very good update. And also, I want to mention this is not an expansion pack. As you can see, it's just a performance UI and UX. So they're just trying to make the game a lot smoother and easier for the players. Also, I'll put the link in the description so that if you want, you can also watch the video. So this is the first thing. When you declare a war, I was always like, who's gonna join the war? There's like a little small flags and I wasn't quite sure who's gonna join and who would probably support me and stuff like that. But now you can literally see every single detail that you need to see. And I'm so glad that we have it now. And I'm thinking like how we were managing that. So this is actually a very, very good feature. And let's jump into the second one. Here it shows your rank as well. This is also actually good because like at least you will have an idea about the nation that you're gonna declare war or like alliance. I don't know anything. Like you will have an idea how strong they are in terms of literacy and population and stuff like that. So I really like this feature too. And also now when you click the diplomatic map mode, you can actually see the country's diplomatic status with you. For example, this guy is damaging our relationship. We have a -20, we're at war and we are rival. So this is actually a very good feature. Now that you can see your ally, the ones that you have a trade agreement, and also the ones that you're improving relationship, this is also very, very good. This is something I really, really want to talk about it. In my recent videos, I always tell you guys, like I got an alliance, it was so good, and 5 seconds later, I wasn't checking and boom, my alliance was actually gone. There is no notification, there is nothing. Like in EU4, we have a notification, but here, nothing. And finally they fixed that problem and now we can see who's going to broke our alliance or like any pact that we have with the target nation here. Also, you will have more idea about the data, about your population, who's the problem, how you can fix the problem, and etc. I think this is also very good, like a lot of details. This reminds me of like Victoria 2, so I kind of like this feature too. And now they're also claiming that when you see this pop up here, you understand that they're going to employ some people, and this is now very reliable. I'm not really sure about this one. I think there will be still problems in 1.6, so I'm not gonna talk about it because I have very doubt about this. Okay, this one is also one of my favorite. Like I was having so much hard time to check which battalion is actually from which state, and now we can actually filter that and can send the others to other army. For example, especially when there's a civil war, I always wanted to dismantle the battalions from the rebellion towns, but I couldn't be able to do that. Like the only way I could do it, I hover up my mouse and check where they're actually from, and it was pain in the ass. And also with this way, in a long-term war, if your battalion is having manpower problem and in your state there's no manpower, just send them to the homeland, and then once they recover you will get them back and stuff like that. So this is a very good feature too. And also now we can see our infamy in top of the list. This is also very easy, by the way, because every time I need to click my nation diplomacy and see my infamy, so this is also a very good feature. And they're also claiming that they fixed the migration problem. Again, we have to test it in order to see the result, so I'm gonna skip that part as well. And these are the fixes as well. Alliance breaking, I've mentioned this is so stupid. Like the alliance system is generally so dumb in Victoria 3 in my opinion. Frontline behavior and pathfinding. Anyone who play 1.5 is always complaining about this one. And I also do it at the same time, because when you push a frontline, let's say, okay, and then when you win the battle there, your troops are going somewhere else and you don't even know where they're going. And sometimes your army cannot find a path to go to another place even though he can go. It's just they also claiming that they fix it. So this is, if they actually fix it, this is a huge game changer. And it was going the same for the AI formation as well, and they also claim that they fixed that. And infinite prestige via play rights. Well, this was something most of the players were abusing, so it's also good that they actually fixed this problem too. And also some crash problems. I'm not gonna lie to you, my game never crashed. But MP stability, hell yeah. Like I've suffered from this quite a lot, and I think like this is a base mechanic of Paradox games. If you're playing a Paradox game, you should never have a MP stability. Like that's why, again, I'm not saying this will fix all of your problems, because probably you will have some these things too still. And yeah, that was it. As I mentioned, guys, I think the developers are listening to players quite a lot. Like some of the things that I wasn't even thinking about it, like thanks God they actually saw the opportunity and they executed very well in my opinion. I am so glad that developers are working so hard to fix this game. So yeah, I hope one day every Paradox enjoyer will love this game again, just like Victoria 2. Thank you for watching this video. Until the next video, take care.